Another month is behind us, which means another monthly report has fallen in our lap to tell us the bits and bobs about what saw some progress in the month of May. Of course, your favorite tomato is here to give you some opinions on the most interesting parts. Hope you see something you like. Thank you for coming to this Tomato Talk. We recently heard about new lighting techniques being adopted from New Babbage and applied to other locales, and we saw confirmation of this in the monthly report with new lighting updates at Lorville. UI saw some good progress on upcoming features. New targeting features were developed and restricted zone area splines underwent preparation for 3.10 implementation. Improvements to ship radar also began. The ship radar in-game is practically useless right now, so I'm glad to hear it'll see an update soon. Now, who's excited to finally just simply send money to your friends? I'll be doing a full video on player trading within the next several weeks, so keep an eye out for that, but it looks like the initial implementation of the app has been completed. Is this possibly a non-roadmap item that we will see in Alpha 3.10? That would be a great little surprise and further proof that the real news is in the monthly report. As we've seen lately, the Crusader Hercules has seen a lot of progress. Word is now the landing gear, bedrooms, and elevator have been built into the ship, and progress is being made on the cargo bay door and the bridge entrance. Progress was also made on the Mercury Star Runner, which is a community favorite and due in the game later this year. On the ship, Greybox design was complete for the thrusters, ramp, sublevel, server room, and neck. Another great sign on the ship front, 2 entirely new ships have left the concept phase and are getting close to reaching Whitebox complete, which would mark about 20% of the ship's flight-ready status complete. If they really need to keep adding ships to the roster, they should at least be ready to fly. I like that they're not just concepts. In addition to those 2 models, a third all-new entire ship series has reached Greybox complete, which marks about 40 to 50% completion and is getting ready for final art. Could this be a new consolidated Outland ship? Check out my recent video to hear why I think it might be. One thing to note is, since the Mercury Star Runner is midway through the Greybox stage but due for Alpha 3.11, we could see this new ship series anytime between now and then. Finally, for ships, yet another unannounced vehicle saw work begin. Sounds like we have quite a few new vehicles on the way. This monthly report confirmed a lot of people's wonderings about the new Pyro system. With environment finished on 2 of Pyro's 4 planets and work starting on the 3rd and 4th planet, it looks likely that we may actually see the 2nd star system in the game added all at once. We may be missing unique locations and missions, but it would be more assets than I originally expected. Last month, we learned of progress on the AI side in terms of their activity in hangars. This month, we see more actions added to enable them to conduct inspections, move crates, and complete specific hangar actions. Animations were also developed for the ever-elusive bartenders, their patrons, capital ship operator seats, and hologlobe actions. We've seen several mentions of new targeting systems in development for players over the last few months and are expecting a substantial update in 3.10. This monthly report has confirmed that the AI will also see tactical system targeting updates in the 3.10 update for NPCs both on foot and airborne. A new small detail was worked on as work continued on updates to allow vehicle states to change based on manual and automatic triggers. This includes things such as the Carrack's future cockpit shield or the Terrapin's retractable armor plates. Last month, we learned that a new life support system started development, allowing stations, ships, outposts, and other rooms with airlocks to repressurize after being vented. This month, we got an update that the work continued, allowing for both pressurization and depressurization of these spaces. Finally, the Gladius, the usual testbed for new UI elements, has seen the final integration of animated buttons in the cockpit, which will add much more response and believability to the cockpit experience. The Gladius tends to be the testbed for new ship functionality because it is the primary ship used in Squadron 42. As usual, the monthly report has a lot of hidden gems and a lot more information on what we can expect in the near future than the roadmap. Between new ships, improved ship flying experiences, and the continued development of the second system in game, there were a lot of small but nice updates on things that we at least had been suspicious of. I appreciate you checking out my channel to get the latest Star Citizen news, and I hope you'll consider joining me on Discord to continue to discuss and play Star Citizen. You can also, of course, subscribe to Space Tomato for more Star Citizen content.